Hi, welcome to A Week in Weatherfield, the Coronation Street review show presented by two people who hope that Where a Fish Wednesday catches on big time. I'm David Brown.
And I'm Johnathon Hughes.
This week's headlines: Phelan's alive,
David's despair,
and fishy business. Okay, well, an Easter treat this week. We had Phelan dying on the Friday, being miraculously resurrected on the Monday. Did we enjoy this?
He will rise. It was malarkey, wasn't it? Yeah, I'm so glad he's alive.
Yeah.
And yeah, great timing with the Easter weekend. Do you think that was deliberate?
Yeah, definitely. Come on. They couldn't resist that opportunity.
Yeah, so Phelan's alive. We just saw him briefly in a B&B doing what I thought was a particularly good job of stitching his own leg wound.
Rambo style. Do you remember that Sylvester Stallone moment?
He is a massive Rambo fan, I would say, Phelan. Do you think that's how we learned the skill?
We'll see him tying the headband.
Yeah,
Future week, I reckon.
And, you know, putting the thing on his face.
Yeah. But I mean, I think his next stop should be the Underworld factory. You know, he was so good.
Oh, with the stitching.
Yeah, he could get a job as a machinist.
Well, they're reopening, aren't they? They're looking for new machinists.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him? That's his big return to Weatherfield. He just comes out on a machine. All right, girls. Less bitching, more stitching. He'd be the new supervisor. He'd make Hayley Cropper look, like a walk in the park.
Yeah, you can forget the cake run. Phelan's rules now.
Who wants a brew or to be murdered?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Let's hope he gets to go at Underworld.
We've already had a body buried at Underworld, though, haven't we, by John Stabe? You can't use that.
I know.
You can't use that location.
It's like that Indian burial ground in Poltergeist now, Underworld.
Yeah.
It's going to be totally haunted.
Yeah. I mean, there was a bit of light in this storyline. Basically, the light that was glinting off Lizzie's satin trousers.
What were they all about? That was... I did think, how's that going to help her best friend? By probably send her into, hysteria by wearing those things. Don't worry, Eileen. I've just come from the roller disco and we're going to get you out of this mess. What was she wearing? Yeah.
It was like something from the Bev Callard workout video from the early 90s.
That's where she got it.
Yeah, I reckon so. Leftover costumes. I thought it was fabulous.
Really good, and added a bit of lightness into a grim plot. And poor Eileen. Think Eileen's going to end up, paying a terrible price for it. How could
Lock her up.
She's innocent. Well, you know what? She did tramp on his hand. No one's talking about that yet, are they? That she killed him, so maybe she could still go to prison. I think free Eileen if she goes to prison. You think lock her up?
Lock her up and put her in the same cell that Anna Windass was in. Give her a taste of her own medicine.
Oh my God. I bet that happens actually,
Yeah. Anyway, so on to, unfortunately, more grim matters with David's howl of anguish that we've just seen. Almost like the Kylie death howl, I thought, really.
The Kylie scream. I mean, this storyline, obviously, very heavy stuff. Jack P. Shepherd doing an amazing job, I think. But yeah, it was the Kylie howl. It was kind of visceral and guttural, wasn't it? Really.
A cry for help that no one's heard, unfortunately.
Oh my God, yeah, really kind of symbolic. And we know it's going to run and run, so possibly more very, very hard to watch moments, as there should be, because the storyline needs to be tough to get its point across. A little bit of controversy though, because there were some complaints on Twitter about the fact that we saw David refer to it as an AIDS test rather than an HIV test. Yes, people thought that was a bit non-PC.
Yeah, but I thought that it was in character. I thought that somebody like David would conflate the two. I think so. I think you're right. I think that it's not, it wasn't a public information moment, was it? I think David, David's a bit arrogant, a bit knee-jerky, probably a bit uninformed, perhaps like some of the audience out there are. Let's be, let's not shy away from that fact. It's very in character. He might have that view. Doesn't mean that view is right. No. But he would probably have that view. Also, he's in such a mire of a mess. He doesn't really know his own mind. He doesn't know what he's saying. So I don't think he's really thinking about how to be politically correct in this situation, because he's probably not a politically correct character and he's kind of losing the plot. Totally, I was fine with it. The one thing I thought was a little bit off was the scene where we saw Josh without a shirt on. I kind of thought that was a bit strange. Now, I did think that was a bit strange. Josh shirtless, kind of in broad daylight, in the middle of the, in the garage. Was he in the garage? Yeah, objectifying the rapist. It was a very weird moment, I thought. A weird moment. No one explained it. I wanted Shona to say,
where's your clothes?
Yeah.
But she didn't. I don't know why. A bit strange.
Yeah, so that was the only bit that I thought was off, rather than whatever David said.
Yeah.
So there was kind of dark stuff there. But anybody who's been kind of saying that the soap is too dark at the moment obviously didn't get the memo about Chesney's haddock costume or Tracy's
shark hat.
Shark hat. Yes.
How you can accuse this show of going too dark? Amazing. Chesney trapped by Dev, dressed as a fish.
Yeah, terrific.
Gold. Love that. Thought that was great.
And the thing with Jude being caught out at work, we were supposed to think that he's a marine biologist, but he actually works in the gift shop. So it's a funny old plot line.
What a twist!
Yeah. I mean, he's
from male rape to that.
I mean, he's quite a dull character, Jude. Does this make him even more dull?
Well, I thought him having this marine biology job made him like, oh, he's quite interesting. He's got hidden depths.
He's an aspirational couple.
Well, I think him and Angie came in as that, didn't they? I think I've been thinking about this. Like, they came in. They were living in South Africa. Obviously, made a success of his life. They were this aspirational couple. Now, I feel like they're turning him into like Derek Wilton
or Curly Watts or something like a loser.
Yeah, well, just from sort of hero to zero. I kind of feel Jude is a bit underdeveloped. Jude and Angie actually, but Jude particularly because Angie, we've had some development there with the postnatal depression they touched on, now, but have not mentioned since. No. And she's doing everyone's books. I'll take a look at your books.
Yeah, despite really wanted to get back to South Africa, or not.
Depending on what week it is. Yeah. So she's had a bit more, development. Jude's had not much until now, where he is kind of a figure of fun and wearing a shark hat and serving people in a gift shop. I think what's interesting though is that it is a really fun storyline, but what's funny about it isn't really him, it's Mary and Tracy's reaction. It's the people around them, isn't it?
Yeah, they're two blank canvases surrounded by funny people, really.
Yeah. So kind of who are they? We still don't know, but Jude does rock a shark hat, not as well as Tracy Barlow. She needs to work in that place full time.
Yeah,
I love that. Sorry, love. I can't get access to the till. I loved it.
She was great. So you can join us in 7 days' time to find out whether the fish costumes make a comeback. Perhaps Phelan will turn up as a crab.
Imagine that.
This
is what you call a pincer movement.
We'll be back with another week in Weatherfield.